Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Lady Nika, and with a reality veggie soup. I apologize I wasn't able to get this video out to you all over the weekend like I originally planned, but it's been a long weekend, baby. I'm telling you, it's been a long weekend. I'm tired of making it, right? So we're going to jump right on into these divas, honey. And I'm almost glad that I don't get that channel. Because, honey, these hoes ain't... Ugh, what is wrong? Now, what I saw... I'm not going to talk about everything in order. I'm just going to talk about the things that stood out the most to me. First of all, I'm not understanding how clearly we all know last season. These ladies, each one of them, created their character, basically. And now Forrest and Paula want to say they own exclusive rights to the white sister. And I'm wondering, excuse me, what's kind of throwing me off is, how is it that all of y'all are supposed to be seasoned actors and actresses, but nobody remembered that you needed to get paperwork? You need to get everything legalized, what you're gonna do, your percentage in it, and everything else. Why was none of that ever done? Only people that seemed like they had that kind of wherewithal was Paula and her husband, and you see how they did it. They went to a lawyer and basically lied and said that they owned the rights to it, and they legalized everything, putting them in, really the best position to earn if this project is ever, sold to any networks, which I don't see it, child. I don't understand why y'all won't just simply upload the shit to YouTube and get you some Google AdSense coins, because it's never going to hit the big screens, and I can't see any major networks, not even TV1, wanting to pick up that show, because we saw what it was, and not for nothing, it's a bunch of bullshit, just keeping it real. But if all of y'all are seasoned actors and actresses, why didn't y'all get your lawyers involved to protect your interest in this movie? Ain't nobody did that shit. But now, this woman and her man, Paula, and her husband, they went on over there to the lawyer's office, and they one up y'all on that. You can't get mad. It's a learning experience. But even when y'all tried to sit down and have a talk with Forrest about it, he basically shitted on everybody. Tried to come for that guy, Rashawn, talking to him crazy. That's why Rashawn snapped back at him. Then you see, after he do all of this shit, you see him go tell Paula in the next episode about the situation, and he basically lied. Proving once again, man, I'm telling you, y'all, them some crackheads. I ain't lying. They got some type of fucking addiction. Forrest look just like a nigga that I know out my old hood. He really do. He giving me crackhead tease, and I don't think it's a tease. I think this man really is on that motherfucking dope like that. And Paula probably on it too. I mean, why would a woman that's successful not tend to what she's supposed to tend to with her career? So he tells her, he meet up with her at the park, and he running it in line, and she basically getting all upset and hype and talking about, oh, these girls don't know who they dealing with. I mean, who they dealing with, Paula? Girl, you is still running around in that same Taurus that you rode around in on Friday. You have not made any. I don't understand. What did you do with all your money? You was on Hustle and Flow. You done been on some of them little made to straight to DVDs. I know people done bought some of that shit. I've seen you on a lot of, shows and stuff of that nature. What movies, little parts in movies. What did you do with any of that money? And I'm just not believing you were ever blackballed in Hollywood. Because, I mean, girl, you ain't nobody. But you out there acting like you really gonna get with these ladies about your husband. No, what you should do is you need to listen to both sides and then render your opinion on it based on that. But acting a fool, talking about what you gonna do, then you get to Lisa housewarming party and driving that same fucking car. You get to Lisa housewarming party and you telling Lisa about it. Rashawn hear his damn name. He wasn't in the wrong. If I hear my name, If I hear my name and a conversation is going on and I hear my name, I'm going to come to this, I'm going to find out what you're talking about, because only I can give you the tea about me. Can't nobody else do it. So when he asked you, I don't feel at that moment he was trying to comfort you. He was just trying to get he wanted where you were talking about him. So he just went to you and asked you straight up. Well, he heard his name and he was willing to talk to you. Don't seem like he had a problem with you, but you walked in the door. Soon as you saw him, you had a problem with him. Talking about, they trying to offer you appetizers and hors d'oeuvres. You talking about, no, just champagne. Like you that type of bitch. Girl, please. How you gonna be a champagne bitch with peanut butter money? Girl, you better sit your ass down somewhere. But this man started trying to talk to you, and instead of you taking that as an opportunity to clear the air, no, not Paula. Paula want to try to be cute and throw slang. That's why he called you a bitch. It's clear that he's a gay man. He told you, instead of you just saying bye or I'm not gonna have a conversation and walking away, you try to throw that bye girl thing in there, which we all know that's a form of disrespect from you to him. So when you said that, you got exactly what you deserve. He told you bye bitch. I didn't have a problem with him telling you bye bitch, because if you come for me, I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. Each and every time I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. I'm not here for that. Then what else happened? You got Countess who I love Countess, I really do, but this is my thing about the situation with Countess. It's like the producers of this show, Todd and them. And I don't understand how Todd could do that, because as much as we see, and Candy just got pregnant, honey. Candy been eating since she got on Housewives of Atlanta. And people always talk about this. So why would you get a cast? Why would you cast her on this show? Countess, that is. And every opportunity it is to make a joke about her eating, somebody doing it. All of them have been guilty of saying some little fucked up shit about Countess' weight. I don't understand why that is such an issue, because truth be told, while y'all sitting there talking about her all the time about her weight, she the most successful one on the show. Her coins are solidified. Y'all the ones that need this show. If this show was to end today or tomorrow, Countess Vaughn would be just fine. Her shit in syndication on several shows, so she gonna keep getting a coin. But you bitches need this shit. Yet every opportunity you get, you say something derogatory about her. And I'm not understanding what's that all about. And it's like the producers are in cahoots with that. Now, Countess, I must admit, you give them justifiable reasons to say the things that they say, because no sooner do that a crack is made about you, we see you either talking about food or frying some food. Hell, you was in there frying chicken and singing about it. Now, it's okay to be okay with the person that you are, because I'm a heavy-set girl, and I'm good with that. I know why I'm heavy-set. It's not because I'm lazy and just don't want to, do anything to better myself. I'm heavy-set because I take a certain amount of medications, and certain medications to protect vital organs in my body, and in doing so, it causes me to have weight gain. But I do everything I can to make sure I keep these bones active. I would not be on a show where I am the butt of people's jokes. The big girl and the dark girl get the most. And it's like a double-edged sword toward me, because I'm dark-skinned and I'm a big girl. So I don't understand how she can be okay with that. But she got into her stylist ass, who was very inappropriate with her. Now, she got to meet with these producers. Her stylist is supposed to go get the clothes that she, get some suggestions on clothes she's supposed to wear, to whatever audition or whatever it is she was supposed to be going to. Instead of him getting the clothes and then meeting up with Countess, letting her okay the shit, and then getting with the manager, he just decides that he just gonna take the shit over there to the producers on his own. And Countess let him know that ain't how that work, girl. That ain't how any of this work. And he proceeded on to be very disrespectful to her manager, which caused him to lose his job. I had no problem with it. That's why I say it's sometimes, and Excuse me. Sometimes it's not good to hire your friends and your friends and family members, because when it comes to business, just because you got a relationship with them outside the business realm, a lot of times you have situations like that right there where they think that because they your friend that you gonna put up with the bullshit, and that's just not the case. Sometimes you just not finna deal with a motherfucker doing them, and that's all to it, you know. Yeah, y'all, I don't always do the cigarettes. I'm still vaping, trying to get rid of the habit. Now, I don't give a fuck about Golden dating some rich dude or whatever he's supposed to be. He seemed like he faked to me, because all he want to talk about and show her is the finer side of life, meaning that that's how he is. And I'm good with a person if they can afford to live like that. But my thing is, why can't you just relax and just get to know her and enjoy her? Why do you have to always talk about, I mean, this motherfucker talking about Egyptian silk and he wear pajamas and Egyptian cotton and all of that stuff. Child, don't nobody give a fuck about all of that. You know who brag about stuff like that? Motherfuckers that ain't used to having it. Because if you're used to having anything decent in life, trust me when I tell you, it don't matter about you wearing Egyptian cotton and Peruvian silks and all of that stuff. All that stuff don't matter. Child, when you got it, you ain't got to prove it. I tell you all the time, people with power don't argue. They don't argue and they don't floss. They don't have to. I have stood next to millionaires dressed in cowboy boots and a hat, because people with money don't have shit to prove, especially things of that nature. So off TOP, I see that he ain't shit. He faking the phone. He may have some things going for himself, but I doubt seriously that he is Mr. GQ fashion, top of the line, all day, every day, 24/7. Child, please, whatever. But that's the type of nigga that'll be good for her, because that's kind of bitch she is. Why she sitting there saying that she want him to be a little bit more real? He ain't nothing but a reflection of you. So if you calling him fake, you fake too, bitch. And with that, moving on. Now, what else did I see on this episode that just drove me? I thought it was very touching when Lisa Wu and her siblings got together to talk about the care of their mother who is suffering with lung cancer. I understand some of them don't live there, but the ones that do should assist more. See, I'm going to tell you something about that. It's like, how do I say this? I honestly believe that when you raise your children and do the best that you possibly can by them, it's always going to be that one or two that don't give a fuck about the struggle. Not saying that they don't love their mom. I'm just saying that sometimes all the siblings ain't going to be on the same accord with jumping in and being supportive. Some of them they caught up in their lives, and the care of the parent falls by the wayside. I'm not saying the shit is right, but that happens a lot in everyday life. You see, woman might have 4 or 5 kids. Only one is really there in that time of need. It just is what it is. Life happens, and everybody ain't dedicated. Everybody don't understand that what a mother really means. Everybody don't understand what having a father really means. They take things, in life we take things for granted. Instead of us embracing and loving and being grateful for every day that we have our parents, sometimes we just take for granted that they're going to be there, and then one day when they not, your whole world is fucked up. I just thank God that the 13 years he gave me with my mother, I was able to show her that I really loved her. I was only 13, so I couldn't do a whole lot for her, but I was there in every way that I could, and I wish that I had the opportunity now to reach back and give back to that woman, because she gave me so much more than, what any school could have ever given me. My mama gave it to me a long time before. And I envy people who have the opportunity to be there for their parents and they don't. You know, it ain't nothing like a mama. If you don't believe me, ask a motherless child like me how important it is to have your mother around. But I did like the fact that they were able to get together and talk, and they decided they're going to work harder on being there for it, because you can't wear the dad out too. He elderly himself, but he working around the clock because that's the love of his life, his wife. But I feel like Lisa was saying we all have a responsibility in this, and we all should do more to try to help mom through this time that she's going through with the cancer and stuff. And it was a beautiful idea and a beautiful occasion for them to have a banquet, a brunch honoring her mom. What I didn't like was how Forrest come. Now Paula asked him to come and try to make peace with the ladies. Not necessarily Rashawn, but the ladies. Because she done went to see Pastor Torrey, and he done told her that she got control issues. And we find out that could be a part of from her being molested as a child. Her mom, boyfriend, apparently, or someone her mother brought around her, molested her as a child. And according to her, it was repetitively and violently. So I don't know the particulars of that, but here's my thing about it. I understand you being abused as a child. I mean, hell, we all got a story. That's part of my story. But I would never prohibit a man from being a man. If that man got to work at McDonald's, at the Target, no matter where he got to work, let that man go on and be a man, and stop trying to take him and make him into what you would want him to be. Let him be a man, because you need the coin. You working yourself trying to death, and people do this every day, trying to uphold an image that don't nobody feel that way about you but you anyway. Nobody sees you as this A-list celebrity. Girl, we know you. We see you. So why would you stop this man from working and doing things to help in the household and take care of that child that you have with him? That to me don't make a whole lot of fucking sense. I'm not here for Paula with that. I think that's just the ignorantest shit I ever seen in my life. You sitting here trying to uphold that. Girl, you said you worked all through the night, but you don't want him to do shit because you got this image to uphold, and you trying to make sure that y'all come off as like this power couple in Hollywood. And girl, that's not your future. Y'all are not a power couple. We don't know Forrest. We barely remember you. But you invited him to come to the brunch to try to make, peace with the girls and stuff, because I guess you done had some type of epiphany and you understand the error of y'all ways. So he refuses, saying that he gonna be a man about his, and he don't feel like he owe nobody no apology because they attacked him. Only to show up looking like a crackhead, interfering with this woman's presentation to her mother, talking about you respect mothers, and you know it's mothers that mean so much, and you wanna big ups Mama Lisa Wu's mama and all of that, and you apologizing to Countess and Gold and them. That was the most inappropriate time for you to have interfered with that woman's situation she had going on for her mom. You said all of that bullshit for nothing. Everybody, before you arrived, it was a touching moment. Eyes was teared up. People was feeling it. Even I was watching it and feeling some kind of way. But the minute he walked in there, the whole atmosphere, there was a shift in the fucking atmosphere, because he came in there talking shit that nobody want to have nothing. You didn't even have a reason to speak at this woman. You should have brought your ass there and sat over there by your damn wife. Now, Paula's sitting there trying to make it seem like that was his way of trying to really reach out and apologize. She not seeing it for what it is, which is this motherfucker once again has walked in here and disrespected us this time he didn't disrespect them, he disrespected Lisa, because you sitting here interfering with what she got going on for her mom, who's in a battle with cancer. This was a moment to honor her mother. You came in some kind of way, added your little 2 cents into it, sounding very crackheadish. And everybody's now feeling like, you know, once again, this further proves we don't want to deal with him. So, Paula, you can't get mad when these people say they don't want to deal with your husband because he's a liability. Because he is. For one, he ain't honest. And two, this motherfucker ain't, he about as delusional as you. Now, Elise, I haven't seen her in these 2 episodes that I watched, for I think 5 and 6. I haven't seen Elise in any of this. They're saying she's in a play or whatever, but to my understanding, Elise is supposed to return next week, and they supposed to get some shit together. Cause I'm still not here for how big of a deal Golden made about this woman just saying that she don't have kids because she wanted to do it the traditional way. Next week she gonna tell us something about you almost 50 years old and they ain't ever had a kid and you don't think nothing wrong with that. No, bitch, it don't be. It's nothing wrong with that because she had an outline for her life, something that maybe you should have had, and maybe you wouldn't be in a struggle like you are right now. Because don't nobody want them fucking pillows. Child, she over here arguing with these people about the pillows, the style and texture of the pillows, the experts trying to give her their advice. She wants to jump in and say that it's her project, it's gonna go her way, and whatever. She was cute in her little photo shoot though, with the little tiger or whatever that was. I like that. That was good. But I just don't. I mean, I can't see myself, girl. Them pillows ain't like. You know how the Kawasaki pillows is and shit that you get from the Walgreens and stuff like that. They be saying as seen on TV, shit be like $5.99 to $19.99. If that's them pillows she doing ain't in that there range right there, I don't see it working, and I damn sure won't buy one. Now I like me a good pillow, but bitch, ain't nobody just going out their way to find a Golden Brooks pillow. So back to the drawing board for that bitch. She need to come up with something else. I told y'all councils did wind up firing old boy because he was out of line, coming in there acting like a privileged piece of motherfucker. I almost said something else, acting like a privileged piece of motherfucker. But Lisa Wu, she trying to get things straight about the white sisters, which I would leave that shit alone. I ain't gonna lie, because I wouldn't give 2 fucks about that. Girl, I'm telling you, y'all need to upload that shit to YouTube and get you some Google AdSense coin. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Maybe you gonna make more money doing it on YouTube than, because it ain't never gonna make it to the big screen. It ain't that type of project, and it ain't never gonna make it to no network TV because I can't see, child, even Lifetime don't want that shit. So why y'all arguing over that bullshit? I don't know. I talked about Forrest and Paula with they pathetic asses. It ain't enough. Child, it ain't no time in the day for me to talk about how through I am with Paula and her bullshit. I really am. Her and her husband got some real problems. And one of them is they suffer from delusion because these motherfuckers think they more important to the world of entertainment than what they are. Girl, y'all ain't making moves. Now y'all just got out the fucking hotel in Inglewood. And it's like y'all moved into a neighborhood in Inglewood. He's sitting up on his ass all day playing video games and faking like he a good father with Wonderful. And you working your ass off all because you trying to maintain an image. People kill me trying to maintain an image. Live in the skin and the situation God has brought you to. If you want to better that situation, then by all means do so. But don't sit there and try to be something that you not, because you ain't gonna be nothing but unhappy the whole time. I hate this phrase living in your truth because people have taken it and done something totally different with it. But in that instance, that is the best phrase to use. Live in your truth. Be who you are. If you a struggling artist, be that if that's what you gonna do. But you can't be selfish because you got a child. You need to think about the needs of your child. That's what you need to do. But apparently she ain't gonna do that. Anyway, y'all, that's all I have to say about these Hollywood divas, honey. That's all I got for these Hollywood divas. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video later on today. Peace. Oh, and another thing. Forrest say he respect women. He don't respect mothers because he didn't respect his mother-in-law. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it when we talk about the shit again. Thank you to the ones that sent me the links and stuff to be able to watch this episode. I mean, I'm still suffering from a mild headache, so I can't get as animated as I probably would have been. Keep sending them to me or let me know when to go watch it, and I'll be able to get these reviews out for you. I apologize that this is late, but child, I overdid it with Zoe this weekend. And if y'all haven't gone to see Straight Outta Compton, go see that. Peace.